first month for just $1. There's gonna be I'd buy that for $1 reference somewhere. Somewhere. We knew it was coming.
Estão preparando alguma surpresa pro Game Pass. Qual que é a surpresa? É, no backlist, né? No caso. Nossa, todos os jogos do Final Fantasy na retrocompatibilidade. É o Minecraft. Minecraft no Game Pass, tá. Bom, tudo bem, né? Quem não tem é bom, é um prato cheio.
Remember us? You saw us at E3 in Los Angeles when we announced the release of Devil May Cry 5.
Ah, Devil May Cry. Fala que vai lançar no Game Pass, vai.
And what this game is all about at Gamescom in Germany.
The Devil Breakers are the new system for Nero, and there's all kinds of different moves that you could do with the Devil Breakers that you couldn't do before in Devil May Cry 4.
And now, we want to bring you to our backyard in Osaka, Japan, where we plan to show you some features that the public has
Nossa,
heard
que
about,
legal. Eles foram lá no país do desenvolvedor e foi perguntar as novidades. Que bacana.
Since coming to Capcom in 1994, he's been the driving force behind
Japão,
some of our most
Osaka.
beloved series.
Vamos ver.
Games like Street Fighter Alpha, Star Gladiator, Rival Schools. And Nintendo is known for applying that fighting game knowledge to the action-adventure genre, with games like Dragon's Dogma and, of course, Devil May Cry. But first, we're hanging out in Osaka. It's known as a city that's highly supportive of the arts, so it's no surprise that Capcom's Osaka-based headquarters is like a magnet, attracting a talent pool of highly creative people. Speaking of creative, we're meeting some colleagues from Capcom at a local izakaya. Itsuno-san likes to encourage colleagues to exchange ideas and think outside the box. Gatherings like this are an example of how that's fostered at Capcom. And Devil May Cry 5 is evidence that his approach is working, which is why I can't wait to showcase some features that the public hasn't seen yet. When you enter the Capcom studios, it's obvious that it's all about gaming here. On this bustling floor, Itsuno-san works alongside his colleagues. And sometimes, he games with us. For gamers who aren't familiar with the Devil May Cry series, the name of the game is Style. It's a combat-heavy game where players are rewarded by stringing together stylized attacks while avoiding damage. Varying up your attacks is key to raising your style rank. Itsuno-san, as we discussed Devil May Cry, Itsuno-san lets me know that his priority is to create action-adventure games that are tighter, more challenging, more hardcore. And that's exactly what Devil May Cry 5 is. Which is why his team created The Void, which is what we're here to showcase. The Void is a place where players can experiment with enemies, weapons, moves, and combos. It's a place where someone who's new to the game can gain mastery of it, or where DMC fans can perfect their techniques and hone their style. Another cool thing about The Void is that it gives you options. Turn your enemy's damage off to practice combos for prolonged periods of time. With damage on, you can see how much damage different moves and combos inflict. It's all for the players. And of course, there are the Devil Breakers. Itsuno shows me the unlimited Devil Breakers option, allowing you to practice without losing your Devil Breaker. He also says there will be different Devil Breaker loadouts that you could preset, and then you'll be able to switch between them on the fly. And to top things off, there's a deluxe collection of Devil Breakers. First up, the Gerbera GP01. If you're already familiar with the game, you know the standard Gerbera uses shockwaves to repel projectiles and send the enemy flying. The Gerbera GP01 takes away the ability to repel projectiles, but it adds movement options. You can make Nero shoot up into the air, or if he's already in the air, he'll shoot down to the ground. Next, the Pasta Breaker. Why pasta? Itsuno-san was thinking, what if Nico, that's her, was just cobbling something together with stuff she had lying around. She saw this fork, she's thinking, he needs to eat, and so the Pasta Breaker was born. And even though it's not much of a fighting tool, this is the only Devil Breaker that allows you to cycle your remaining Devil Breakers. So it could be of help strategically. For the next one, Itsuno-san takes us out of the Void and into gameplay. Meet Sweet Surrender. It's the only Devil Breaker that has the ability to heal. You can see it healing while in battle. If you pull off a break age move, you can recover 3 bars of health instantaneously while surrendering Sweet Surrender. And now, Itsuno-san takes us back to the Void for the Mega Buster. This Devil Breaker was inspired by Mega Man. Itsuno-san figured, if Nero can change his arms, it's almost a given that we should have Mega Man's arm in the game. Itsuno-san shows us how Nero's poses and animations change when he has the Mega Buster equipped as a kind of nod to Mega Man. The way he jumps, the way he runs, even his evade turns into Mega Man's slide. This is one of the things I love about Japanese game developers is they put all this love into really fine details. So there you have it, the Void. A place where you can experiment, practice your combos, learn the enemy patterns, and hone your skills to take on Itsuno-san's challenge of tackling his idea of a seriously hardcore game.
Weapons, the pasta breaker. I love the pasta breaker. And remember, you'll see a lot more news on Devil May Cry 5 at the Game Awards on December the 6th, so be sure to tune in there. Jeff Keighley, that was just for you, mate. I got you. Right now, we're thrilled to be joined by Helen Chang, studio head of Minecraft, as well as John and Gonzalo from Pixelheads, to discuss Minecraft, Marketplace, and more. Welcome, Helen. Now, you're a veteran Xboxer, right? But this is the very first time we've had you on Xbox, inside Xbox. And what a time to make your debut. So welcome.
Thanks, Graham, and hi, everyone. I'm so excited to be here in Mexico City. Before I took my role leading the Minecraft studio, I've been lucky enough to work on Xbox for many, many years. And I love coming out to see the community and feeling the passion from our fans.
And there's a lot of passion in this room today. I can feel it. So Helen, you have a dream job, right? How has it been going so far?
Well, 2018 has been a huge year for Minecraft. Last month, we announced a new record for Minecraft. 91 million people playing Minecraft every month.
That's incredible.
So we're really excited about that continued growth leading into our 10-year anniversary. But we know even with that growth that we can't stand still. We are always looking at ways to grow Minecraft. And so at Minecon Earth, we previewed Minecraft.
Vamos lá, mais um sorteio do Xbox Game Pass. Você que está acompanhando a gente no Facebook, pode estar entrando agora lá no nosso canal no YouTube, beleza? Conto com vocês. Sorteio do Xbox Game Pass rolando na tela para vocês, beleza? Isso aqui já foi, isso aqui já foi. A gente vai puxar aqui qual que foi, porque houve um problema técnico. 9 é um que tem o DK. Acontece. Achei. Ah, mentira que eles vão anunciar a atualização que eu tava esperando por muito tempo, desde 2016 praticamente. Sério? Ó, segundo o jogo, ó, segundo o código de Xbox Game Pass sendo lançado lá no YouTube. Então vamos lá conferir porque vai ter um montão de coisa legal. Olha, você vai sair dessa live com o Xbox Game Pass. Pensa num negócio bem bacana. Só que vocês vão ter isso. Beleza? Xbox Game Pass saindo agora lá no YouTube. Fala, Fábio Henrique, tudo bem? Vamos lá, Xbox Game Pass, vamos sortear. Vamos sortear um código de Xbox Game Pass. Neste exato momento eu tô digitando aqui para vocês. E a gente vai sortear agora. Beleza? Vamos sortear um Xbox Game Pass aqui pro pessoal. 2. Lá no YouTube, viu? É aqui no YouTube, vamos lá. Quem tiver na live vai ganhar um Xbox Game Pass e já vai poder aproveitar essas novas vantagens que a Microsoft está anunciando hoje. Ela vai anunciar alguma coisa grandiosa, porque ela tá anunciando, vocês estão percebendo que ela está anunciando jogo grande, agora está anunciando jogo pequeno. Depois, olha, vamos colocar carro. Ah, mentira, vamos colocar carro no Minecraft. Agora eu vou voltar a jogar Minecraft. Acabou, eu tenho as duas versões do Minecraft. Eu vou jogar Minecraft. Quero jogar Minecraft agora. Vocês vão ver um canal de Minecraft. Vamos lá. Vamos lá, gente. Xbox Game Pass saindo no capricho pra vocês.
Tomorrow, tune into mixer.com/Xbox at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. Julia's going to be hosting that, so it's going to be a ton of fun and it's going to be awesome. Now, Helen.
Maravilhoso, porque Minecraft você pode jogar com o pessoal do PlayStation, com o pessoal do Nintendo Switch, com o pessoal do celular. Por exemplo, eu tenho o Xbox One, quero jogar com uma pessoa no celular. Eu posso jogar tranquilamente, sem problema nenhum.
Game update coming. Cats and pandas!
Oh, I can't wait to see this. Thanks for joining us. Let's take a look at the video.
Vamos lá, novidade no Minecraft. Vamos lá.
Like most classics, with sleeping animals, on the brink of a feud that would last centuries. Panda, ruler of the bamboo forest, and Cat, ad hoc leader of the meh-whatever tribe, locked in serious slumber. A nap-off the likes of which had never been seen. To the winner, the jungle. To the loser, exile. The two had been napping for an extraordinarily long time, when, at the very same moment the sun began to rise, so did two pairs of opposing eyelids. It was impossibly, contestably, closer than close. But the sheep called the nap-off for the pandas, which didn't sit well with the cats, who accused the pandas of going into hibernation mode, not nap mode. The feud was on. As time passed, they kept their distance. Pandas stayed in their jungles, while cats spent most of their time meandering in alleyways, starring in internet videos, and sneaking into places disguised as ocelots. As their disdain for each other grew, so did their adoration among humans. So much so, players of Minecraft requested both cats and pandas in the game. As one cat and panda expert prone to overly dramatic puns put it, that would not only be a catastrophe, that would be pandemonium. Over the centuries, many summits were held in hopes of building a bridge of peace between cat and panda communities. There was the August Accord that wasn't, and the Burley Brawl in Belize that was best left behind. Everything changed one fateful day in Winnipeg. The Paws and Claws Summit was the tipping point. The tension in the room was tense. As the saying goes, one meow could be the bamboo stalk that broke the panda's back. Then, with hope once again lost, something unbelievable happened. An angel of arbitration appeared with a stickered laptop. She was a game developer, there to show them a world where cats and pandas could co-purr and co-growl in harmony. She showed them something long lost to the annals of ancient cat and panda folklore, a world where furballs big and small rolled and cajoled, and naps were napped for pleasure, not for dominance. This world was Minecraft. All was silent, except for my narration. Then the rising sound of a meow and growl that hadn't been meowed and growled for hundreds of years. Two blocky light bulbs went off at the same time. If cats and pandas can coexist in Minecraft, they could coexist anywhere. It's a little-known fact that sometimes facts get in the way of fiction, and sometimes a little fiction helps ensure the future's bright, when cats and pandas are megabytes.
Mais um jogo de Xbox Game Pass vai ser anunciado agora. Vamos lá. E nesse vai e vem vai ter um código. Vai ter um código de Xbox Game Pass sendo soltado lá no chat no YouTube. Vamos que vamos, gente. Vamos acessando o link fixado ou pesquisem por família Menino Neitam. Vamos lá, vamos esperar. Qual vai ser o próximo? Mutante. Esse mutante eu não conheço. The Ghost Life. Não conheço esse jogo. Esse mutante não é aquele que vai lançar ainda? Não, tô confundindo com outro.
Yeah, I played this at PAX West. It was literally my favorite thing I played at PAX West. Oh, nice. There's a talking duck.
Adriano, Thomas, seja bem-vindo. Sejam bem-vindos, no caso. Agora os jogos estão começando a ficarem fracos. Eu acho que eles estão fazendo assim, grandes, baixos, depois grandes. Jogos de terror. Aí, quem tava falando na live de jogos de terror? Tá aí, ó, um jogo de terror.
Secret Neighbor, a multiplayer social horror game set in the Hello Neighbor universe. Secret Neighbor will come to Game Pass when it releases, of course it will.
Of course it will. It is
esse jogo é legal. Pega aí. Parecendo uma noite de terror.
It's about a photographer living in a charming village and hating it. What? She's got to earn enough money to get out of debt and back to New York. There's a twist. There's always a twist. At night, the villagers turn into dogs and cats.
That feels like there was a decision at like 3 a.m. that put those things together.
Dogs and cats have a pretty good life.
I mean, but why do the neighbors... I feel like we just need to play it. Maybe it explains itself.
It is a game we have to play. I know I'm intrigued.
Yeah, okay.
All right, so now connecting with fans here, you all has been
aí, outro grande anúncio. Vai lá.
And when it comes to what they want to see, well, they have opinions.
Hello everybody, my name's Atomic George.
My name is Orko.
We're in Mexico City. Viva Xbox! And we're fans of Tomb Raider.
Nova DLC de Tomb Raider e Game Pass sendo lançado agora, gente. Vamos lá.
Your grandmother hid something here in the paper. You can barely see it. I think it's a secret message. Does this place on the map mean anything to you? The Inca Cross. It represents the 3 levels.
Vamos lá, gente. Vamos pegando um código. Quem pegar o código, por favor, se manifeste.
It was a forge, but something more as well.
Finally, it's mouse and keyboard time. Last month, we announced that developers will be able to add mouse and keyboard support if they choose to. Of course, you asked what games will be supporting the feature, and we've got 14 titles to announce right now. So let's kick it off with Bomber Crew. War has never been so cute.
Warface is free to play now, and since it's from Crytek, you know it looks good.
How about Children of Morta? This roguelike was a hit at GDC and is coming to Xbox One.
Another game we saw at GDC coming to Xbox One is
Eles falaram que tinha 14 jogos para serem anunciados e agora eles estão anunciando Daisy. Não acredito. Vai lá.
Going strong after 4 years, and man, they just keep improving it.
Strange Brigade. This is a personal favorite.
Qual que é o próximo jogo? Esse jogo eu acho que eu conheço, viu?
Deep Rock Galactic, the 4-player cooperative game, is an Xbox Play Anywhere title.
Warhammer Vermintide 2. Great co-op action in the Warhammer universe.
And Moonlighter, an RPG where you don't visit the shopkeeper, you are the shopkeeper.
Oh, okay. Wargroove, looking forward to this colorful strategy game launching. I know you are.
A teclado e mouse. Eles estão anunciando jogos que vão aceitar o teclado e mouse.
Survival shooter that's currently an Xbox game preview, and we know it'll work with keyboard and mouse support.
Next up, we've got War Thunder. This one just went
vai aceitar teclado e mouse também. Warframe vai aceitar teclado e mouse. Caraca! Que bacana! Esses são os 10 primeiros jogos que vão aceitar o teclado e mouse. Fortnite. Teclado e mouse. Não acredito. Teclado e mouse. Fortnite vai adicionar. Teclado e mouse vai ter também no Fortnite no Xbox One. Tá disponível agora? Se tiver, eu já vou jogar.
All in all, we can't wait for you to hop in and try it, and thanks so much to our friends at Xbox for working with us to make this possible. This lands later this week, so hop in.
Teclado e mouse anunciado aí.
Enjoy season 6.
Quem pegou o Xbox Game Pass?
Awesome news for Fortnite fans. Are you going to do a dance?
That was just my emote.
Okay. And we can confirm that Fortnite and many other games will enable mouse and keyboard support on Wednesday, November 14th.
Ó, código de Xbox Game Pass.
The games
tá?
are exciting, but I'm also fired up about the hardware. As usual, yeah. Of course, you can take your standard USB keyboard and mouse, plug it in, and have it work. But it's my pleasure to announce today that Razer is our exclusive partner for design for Xbox mice and keyboards. That means they're designed from the ground up for gaming on Xbox One and Windows.
Então, ele tá explicando que a questão do teclado e mouse só vai ser colocado no jogo caso se os desenvolvedores quiserem adicionar essa função. Então, se o desenvolvedor optar, por exemplo, quero colocar o teclado e mouse no Xbox One, ele pode colocar, beleza? Então, é questão de opção do desenvolvedor.
Likewise, Xmorph could represent health bars by lighting up a row of different keys. How cool would that be?
That is very cool.
Check out this from your good friend Min at Razer.
Hi, I'm Min, CEO of Razer. We are the global leaders in gaming keyboards and mice. And today we're working closely together.
Razer, vamos ver o que a Razer vai anunciar. Viraram parceiros.
And here's what makes it really special. It's the world's first wireless mechanical keyboard and mouse designed from the ground up for the Xbox One and Windows PCs to reinvent gaming on the couch. We'll share all the details with you in January at CES. Stay tuned.
There you have it, mouse and keyboard fans. Happy holidays! In a minute, things are going to get rad with Chris Charla and all things ID at Xbox. But first, here's a
novo estúdio vai ser anunciado. Black Friday em promoção. Forza Horizon 4 vai ter alguma coisa e ID Xbox. Novo estúdio. Eu acho que eles vão comprar o estúdio do Fallout, certeza. Do Fallout New Vegas, o que vocês acham? Então a Razer anunciou teclado mecânico e mouse mecânico para Xbox One. É, meu filho, a Razer tá com tudo, viu? Vamos lá.
Of Xbox Game Pass. The gamers are at the gates, ready to put you through your paces. Yeah. Friends, Spartans, countrymen, what say you?
Who are you? Woo! Oh, I'm just a fan. Okay.
Play over 100 great games with Xbox Game Pass.
Tatum, you can see they're having a big go.
right, who's ready for ID at Xbox? I'm excited to be joined by Chris Charla. Well, first of all, because you're awesome, but even more excited, Chris, because you're always, you know, you're dealing with some truly imaginative, fearless developers doing really interesting work. So first of all, welcome. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. So I got to ask, what's new with ID at Xbox?
Well, a lot. So we actually just crossed 1,000 games through the released onto Xbox One via the ID at Xbox.
That's program. A hell of a milestone.
It's amazing, but I think what's even more amazing is 4 billion hours of gameplay of games from amazing developers from around the world. It's unbelievable.
That's ridiculous. All right, now we saw a bunch of great games at E3. I need to know, what's happening with those?
A lot. So I think we've got some stuff to show. And so first up, so we've got After Party from Night School Games. Super cool game. You play a couple who have accidentally died, gone to hell, and you now need to track down the devil and beat him in a drinking game to escape from hell. So I'm
just going to tell you that normally my drinking games result in me going to hell, not going there first and then trying to drink out of it.
They've recently made some cool announcements. Ashley Burch and Aaron Yvette are going to be doing voiceover talent, and this one's going to be really, really cool.
Okay, what else do you got for me?
So next up,
we can talk Ooblets.
We can talk Ooblets. Yeah. We can talk Sable.
Oh, your choice. You know what? This is your show.
Let's talk Sable.
Let's do Sable.
So Sable is a super amazing game, incredibly beautiful. The sort of Mobius.
Vamos lá, novo código vai ser sorteado agora. Vamos lançar código de
and this one is going to be super fun.
All right, okay. Well, I think it's time then we mentioned Sable. Now Ooblets. That's the one.
Xbox Live Gold.
Xbox
Live Gold.
It's just 2 developers, just a couple working up in New Hampshire in the US. Making this whole game. They've been completely open through the whole development cycle. You can follow them on Patreon or just on Twitter, see everything that's going on. And it's a beautiful game, super cute, super cozy. And one of the things I think is coolest about it is they just made this design decision. You know, you raise your
bom demais, mas Hellblade no Game Pass é uma grande surpresa. E o bom é que o Hellblade vai ficar para sempre, né? Quem não testou o Hellblade vai poder testar o Hellblade aí tranquilamente.
It's just super fun. It's just a beautiful game.
That's a wonderful adaptation. All right, last but not least, Tunic, yes?
Tunic. So, never mind a couple. Tunic is being developed by one solo developer, Andrew, aka Dicey. He's doing everything, art, programming, animation. I mean, you look at this game and it's like, it's hard to believe this is done by one person.
Conferir se tá certo o código de Xbox Live Gold. Lembrando que esse código só é para novos assinantes, hein? Use só a Xbox Live Gold ou se o seu Game Pass terminou. Mais um sorteio de Xbox Live Gold.
Cannot wait for people to get to try it.
All right, that sounds good. So we knocked out the 4 games that we were talking about from E3. This is what I want to know. Great things in ID at Xbox.
Quem pegar, por favor, pronunciem. Se manifestem, no caso.
There are a lot of long-awaited games coming to Xbox from creators who work with the ID at Xbox program this holiday. And in fact, there's so many good games coming this December that we're bringing back. We're kind of reaching into the past, going a little bit retro, and bringing back one of our famous promotions, twisting it up a little bit. But this December, Winter of Arcade will be coming to Xbox.
Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take Winter of Arcade.
Cool.
Olha só, os jogos vão ser lançados em dezembro. Tem muita coisa que vai ser lançada em dezembro, né? No ID.
Really incentivize you and are pretty nice incentives. So we're stoked about it.
So Winter of Arcade is coming. I mean, do you guys want to know the games? I left it on you to be the bad guy.
I'm the bad guy. We do know what the games are. Unfortunately, we can't say what they are right now, but please, check out the Game Awards on December 6th, and we'll have a lot more to talk about then.
All right, well, sounds great, Chris. Thank you so much for joining us.
Cool.
And don't forget, everyone, that the Game Awards are on December 6th, so tune in and get ready for a Winter of Arcade reveal. Now, let's go to Julia for a couple of world premieres from a little franchise. I think it's called Forza, right, Julia? It's
Forza 4, vamos lá. Forza 4 e daqui a pouco um novo estúdio será anunciado. Rapaz, novo estúdio. Só espero que eles comprem a PUBG Corporation. Você tem que comprar isso. Lá, nova. Pelo jeito vai ser a nova DLC do Forza. Do Forza. Vamos Vamos lá.
Hi everyone, I'm Ben Thakerfell, Chief Designer at Playground Games. We want to thank you all for your incredible support since the launch of Forza Horizon 4. Your feedback helps shape the future of our game. In addition to the improvements and new features we've been adding, we have been hard at work on our first expansion, which I am excited to announce today. Later this year, the Horizon Festival is heading to Fortune Island, where you'll hunt for hidden treasure and explore the most extreme terrain ever seen in a Horizon game. This is the largest expansion we've ever made, and it's full of epic driving experiences, ravines, perilous cliff-top roads, and the longest section of paved mountain switchbacks we've ever built, which are perfect for drifting. It's not just the extreme terrain that will challenge you on Fortune Island. For the first time ever in a Horizon game, you'll get to experience thunderous lightning storms and even the Aurora Borealis while you race and explore the festival's newest and most dangerous location. Fortune Island is the largest, most thrilling and most extreme location we've ever built, and we can't wait for you to play it.
Se ela tá assim, imagine eu. Essa ilha da fortuna é muito bacana, velho. É a maior expansão mesmo. A Aurora Boreal. Tempestades insanas. Meu, incrível. Forza Motorsport 7. É claro que eles não poderiam esquecer, né? Ah não, né? Forza Motorsport 7 não. Pareceu, mas tudo bem. Vamos ver aqui que eles vão anunciar mais. Mas essa expansão é boa. Eu curti. E essa expansão vai estar no canal, tá? A gente tem a Ultimate Edition do Forza. Então podem ficar tranquilos que a gente vai ter essa edição Deluxe. Essa nova DLC no caso.
You can do so much better apparently when you're not wearing heels. I think you need to go a bit faster, brake a bit. No, he's fine, doesn't need my help. Anyway, they say 4 changes everything.
Pega aí, Microsoft vai fazer série de Forza? Mentira. Rapaz, a Microsoft tá voltando pro mundo de TV. No mundo da TV, do caso. Ah, faz. Ao mundo da TV. Microsoft está voltando e Game Pass, novos anúncios no Xbox Game Pass. Opa, deixa eu ficar aqui. Vamos lá. Qual vai ser o próximo jogo? Eu acho... Ah, é Halo. Novidade de Halo, vamos lá. Como assim? Halo 8, remasterizado, quer ver? Halo 8. Qual que é o último? Ah, velho, não gostei.
Now, did you know about Agents of Mayhem? Because I do.
I did.
Mayhem stands for Multinational Agency.
Eu joguei um pouquinho desse jogo. Não, não joguei. Hoje eu joguei, não lembro. Mas é legal esse jogo.
Hunt evil masterminds. Now it's actually set in the Saints Row universe, and if you can imagine a beautiful marriage of that and Crackdown, then you are on the right track and probably in the greatest wedding reception party in history as well, right?
Let me get this straight. You weren't going to count all the titles, but you know what Mayhem stands for in this game.
I did my research.
Well, I didn't know. Glad you did, and that you did your research. But
now, Halo tem que ser anunciado.
MXGP3. That is the official motocross
game. Game Pass eu peguei. Venzi pegou. Juan conseguiu pegar Live Gold. Game Pass já pegou. Beleza, Ben. E vamos lançar.
Now the characters, Thomas included, are actually shapes, each with different abilities, and you need to help them get to the end of the level. And in case you're wondering, Thomas is a red rectangle, and he's brilliantly voiced.
Mais um código de Game Pass, tá? Você vai sair dessa live com Game Pass, todo mundo pro YouTube. Vamos conferir essa live. Ah, o pessoal do Facebook vai ter também.
Yes! That's a lot. It's great news for current subscribers, and it might even be better news for those of you who haven't tried it yet. Because you get your first month of Xbox Game Pass right now through the holidays for $1.
$1.
Or 10 pesos or a euro. Yeah.
There's more.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, you're right. That's right. Starting right now, you can go download the Xbox Game Pass app from both the Google Play Store and the Apple App Store. Just search for
esse app eu não...
Xbox Game Pass.
Wow.
Yeah.
Achei muito assim. Não tem nada de tão interessante nesse app não, viu? Na moral. Boa noite, Celso. Boa noite, Luciano. Tudo bem?
That's a lot of Xbox Game Pass news, and I think we're okay with that.
Ezequiel, quanto tempo?
We had a great new deal for members joining during the holidays, the launch of the mobile app, and 16 new games.
16.
Once again, which games?
16 games anunciados na Xbox Game Pass. Vamos lá pro trailer. Battlegrounds é um deles, tá?
Join now and get your first month for $1.
All right. While you're downloading that app, you're going to want to watch this next video, especially you, Graham.
Why? What's happening? What's going on? What's going to happen next?
I don't know what the problem is, Doctor. It's this time of the year. Everybody's festive. I just can't join the party. There's something missing in my life. Do you have an Xbox? It's time to get crazy with Black Friday deal. We gotta start by filling the gap in your living room. Up to $100 off the entire Xbox
Meu
One family of
Deus,
devices.
que coisa é essa? Que merda é essa, Marjol?
Xbox One X at $399.99. 4 kids fighting over a single console? Buy one for each. Save $10 on Xbox wireless controllers,
Meu Deus!
including Xbox Design Lab.
Hey, Larry, what about games?
Games? Oh, you want games? Forza Motorsport 7, 50% off. 50% you don't have to pay. Half off.
Those guys are not drinking eggnog.
Super Lucky's Tale, 35% off. State of Decay 2, 35% off. Player Unknown's Battleground, 35% off. With deals this good, you can't afford not to buy.
But Larry, what if we want to make it really easy?
Then give them the thrill of Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah, boy!
Join Xbox Game Pass and get your first month for $1, 4 quarters, 10 dimes. 12-month membership, half off. It's like you are printing money. Black Friday deal. If you don't buy it, the person behind you will.
Fine print? Of course there's fine print and a lot more deals.
You can read it all right here.
Tatum, you can see they're having it.
Meu, que massa, velho. Que massa. Nossa, que comercial. Esse comercial foi sem noção, velho. Sem noção. Nossa, velho. Eu ri demais, desculpem. Mas esse daí eu ri. A gente vai soltar um código do Game Pass agora, tá? Vamos lá, código do Game Pass.
Welcome back to the moment you've been waiting for. It is time at last to pay off that hint that Phil dropped earlier in the show.
Meu, que brisa esse comercial da Black Friday.
Very first time to the Inside Xbox stage, the head of Microsoft Studios, Mr. Matt Booty. Matt, good to see you.
Hi, Larry. Good to see you. Hi, everyone. It's great to be here.
Now, Matt,
Ó, Microsoft Studios, viu?
Studios have had an amazing 2018. How's that been for you?
You know, it has been a great 2018 for us. We started out the year launching Sea of Thieves. We've had over 5 million players in Sea of Thieves. State of Decay 2, a little bit after that, over 4 million
Xbox
players.
ID nesse exato momento vai ter novidades, hein? Vamos ver o que vai acontecer. Esse Xbox ID tem que tomar muito cuidado porque sempre vem novidades que a gente pensa, pensa, poxa, não vai dar em nada. Mas realmente vai dar em alguma coisa.
I know everyone's excited for that one. Now, Phil didn't leave much to the imagination. The Microsoft Studios family is growing.
Vamos lá.
Tell us about that.
Well, if you remember at E3, we had some big announcements. We were able to add 5 new studios.
Deixa eu ver aqui, confirmar o código do Game Pass que vai ser sorteado agora.
We started a new studio in Santa Monica, The Initiative, and we had Undead Labs in Seattle, Compulsion Games in Montreal, and then Ninja Theory in Cambridge join, and we're real happy with how that's going.
Olha, a Ninja vai anunciar coisa nova.
Tell us who's joining the fold.
Well, I am very pleased to announce that we will be acquiring In Exile Entertainment.
Lembrando que o código de Game Pass só vale para novos assinantes ou para quem tá com a assinatura encerrada. Vamos lá, Xbox Game Pass sendo soltado agora.
They've made games such as the Wasteland series, and of course Bard's Tale 4 recently came out, and it's doing great. So we're just really excited to have that team, the people, the craft joining what we do.
Now, when you work with the team and everyone at Microsoft, you look at the portfolio and you're looking for studios that really round it out, right?
You know, we look more
Xbox Game Pass.
The people and the teams. I don't really have a checklist of certain genres or kinds of games. It's more who are the people, who are the creative
Quem
leads,
pegar,
and what's their
pegou,
dedication
viu?
to really excellence. And we've seen that in In Exile.
Now, we've got a video from In Exile, so we have a special message from Brian Fargo himself. Let's take a look.
Vamos lá, novidades do Xbox ID.
Joining the Microsoft team is going to allow us to spend all of our energies crafting the game experience. It allows us to tap into the incredible Microsoft ecosystems that is second to none in the development world. Of course, we're going to continue doing role-playing games. We love the world building, we love the sense of immersion, and we love when all of the game's pieces come together. And even better is that the DNA of the company.
Vixe, ele vai fazer um tour nos estúdios da Microsoft, que a Microsoft comprou, né? E também nos estúdios que a Microsoft já tem em mãos. E ele vai fazer um tour e vai anunciar novas novidades. Vamos ver.
Now that's great, Matt, and that's really excited to welcome to the studio, but that's one. We talked about 2. So who else is joining the family?
We're also very happy to announce that we will be acquiring Obsidian.
Esse daí é o novo estúdio que eles compraram.
Now, Obsidian, that's again another great studio. Tell us about some of their work.
Well, they just have a great history of working with a number of publishers, making great games like Star Wars, Knights of the Old Republic, South Park, Stick of Truth, their own IP. Like
novo estúdio anunciado.
Again, an indie studio that's really held together over the last decade and made some
Qual que é o
great
novo
games.
estúdio?
Obsidian have produced a great piece highlighting what they're
Rapaz.
about. Let's take a look at just a snippet.
An Obsidian game is something really special, and it's really
novo
really
estúdio?
an interesting mix of different gaming concepts. It's born out of
Tem que anunciar coisa boa, velho. Eu quero saber o novo estúdio. Eu quero um novo estúdio.
Great with story, great with character, great with reactivity. I've often described it as it's not a story-driven game, it's a player-driven story.
When I think of Obsidian, I think of role-playing games, specifically some of my favorite ones, Fallout New Vegas, Stick of Truth, Pillars of Eternity. I actually played that before I ever interviewed with the company, and I remember thinking like, whoa, the writing like blew me away.
It's about player agency. Like there's stats and there's dialogue and there's combat and there's all this kind of thing, but in the end it's really about giving people the ability to be who they want to be and make decisions that truly impact what's happening in the game.
Well, that's amazing news, Matt. Now, by count, you talked about it, that is 13 new studios to the mix. Now, back at E3, we had this big screen with all the different studios. I think it's time we update that, don't you? So let's go ahead and update that. Add those 2 brand new studios, which now are part of the Microsoft family, right?
Yeah, that's great. And I would just like to say, with these studios, we're going to keep them independent.
Rapaz, 2 novos estúdios. Que isso, rapaz. Microsoft tá querendo comprar tudo. Deu a louca na Microsoft. Tá comprando tudo. Microsoft tá comprando tudo. Se bobear, vai até comprar os estúdios da Sony. Rapaz, Obsidian.
That's what they love. They love all of the things you just mentioned. All right, thank you so much for you. Set quite a bar for yourself and Inside Xbox. It has been a wonderful show surrounded by incredible fans, and it is time to wrap it up.
Halo, bem que poderia ter algo de Halo, né? Halo ia ser legal ter.
Himself, so don't miss it. And don't forget to tweet your questions for Sea of Thieves, Minecraft, and Gears of War to hashtag XO18.
That's right. Oh my God, we've had so much fun tonight in Mexico City. I am losing my voice. I don't know about you guys, and none of this would be possible without the incredible work of Team Xbox Latam. Yeah, come on in, guys. Fantastic. Oh, Nasla for you. No problem.
Ah, que fofo. Tá. Eles poderiam trazer um tipo desse evento no Brasil, né? Poderiam. Aí terminou. Então, o que eu tenho pra dizer sobre? Assim, os anúncios foram legais, a aquisição dos novos estúdios também foram legais, mas esperava alguma coisa de exclusividade, sabe? Uma coisa assim, uou! E não foi o que tava falando. Por exemplo, tava dando hype. E não foi bem assim, entendeu? Deixa eu ver aqui que a gente pode anunciar aqui. Pré-venda do Just Cause anunciado. Void Bastards revelado. Vamos ver a trilogia do Final Fantasy, coisa que não ficou muito clara nessa live, mas eu vou estar falando aqui o que aconteceu com o Final Fantasy. Tá, o que vai acontecer? Tá, tô dizendo aqui, já tô abrindo o link da Square e Microsoft. O que vai acontecer aqui? Tudo bem. Toda a história de Final Fantasy 13 e 13 parte 2 serão jogadas no Xbox One. Então você vai ter essas duas histórias na retrocompatibilidade. Final Fantasy 13, Final Fantasy 13 parte 2. O que mais que vai ter suportado? E entre outros jogos, até mesmo o Shine, né? Sobrou pro Shine também. Deixa eu ver aqui mais que podemos falar. Battlefield 5. Já acabou o link, né? Já não temos mais o link de lá. Tá, recente, última hora. Tá. XO. Então, a Microsoft anunciou também a DLC de Forza. Eu confesso que eu esperava mais da questão, né? De anúncios, entendeu? Foi fraco. Alguém pegou o código de Game Pass? Vamos fazer o sorteio e a gente vai encerrando. Mas eu esperava mais, viu? Na moral, eu esperava anúncios assim. Pelo que eu sei, amanhã vai ter mais alguma coisa. Vamos ver, né? Mas, assim, a Microsoft anunciando essas novidades. Kingdom Hearts 3. Meu, Kingdom Hearts 3 vai ser muito legal. Na moral, Kingdom Hearts 3 vai ser do caramba, pra não falar outra coisa. Deixa eu ver o que a gente pode falar. Final Fantasy, Hellblade vai cair dia 17 de dezembro para Xbox Game Pass. Hellblade, Crackdown 1 tá gratuito na Xbox Live. Quem é que não tem o Crackdown 1, eu vou lançar o link agora para vocês jogarem o Crackdown 1 e aproveitarem para ver como é que é o jogo. Enfim, vamos ver se eu consigo aí lançar o Crackdown 1 para vocês. Xbox One. Aqui, ó, Crackdown 1 para vocês. Eu já tenho o Crackdown 1. Crackdown 1, Facebook, Crackdown 1, YouTube. Já pegaram o código do Game Pass? A gente já lançou esse, né? Vamos lançar o Xbox Live Gold. Daqui a pouquinho vai ter live do BF, tá? A Nvidia e a EA nos liberaram o BF5. A Nvidia, pra quem não sabe, eu vou anunciar agora. A Nvidia agora é parceira oficial do canal Menino Neitam. E, enfim, Nvidia aí confiando na nossa família, confiando nos nossos seguidores, confiando também no nosso trabalho. Muito obrigado, Nvidia. Gostaria de agradecer o André Forte, que é um dos gerentes da Nvidia no Brasil. Entendeu? Então, Nvidia é parceira oficial do canal Menino Neitam, a família Menino Neitam. Nvidia, muito obrigado mesmo. E a gente vai jogar BF5 daqui a pouco, hein? Vamos encerrar essa live e daqui a pouco vamos entrar ao vivo com BF5. Vamos jogar campanha online, o jogo completo via EA Origin Access Premier. A EA também nos enviou. Na verdade, quem foi que nos enviaram aqui do BF5 foi a Nvidia e a EA. As duas empresas nos enviaram o game. A gente vai poder testar o BF5 antes do lançamento. O jogo está completo, a gente pode terminar à vontade. Enfim, vocês... eu tô pensando em trazer séries de BF5, tá? Vai ser uma série no PC. Eu tô jogando no PC. Mas tem muita coisa legal que eu quero mostrar para vocês. Eu tô lançando agora um código de Live Gold. E na live do BF5 eu vou lançar mais códigos, tá? NJ8 NXJ. Vocês acham que eu vou falar aqui? 4K. Vocês acham que eu ia falar, né? Vocês acham que eu ia falar aqui? Ah, tá bom. Tá bom que eu ia falar. RF. Aqui já. M. XB. DBR. Aí, ó. Xbox Live Gold pra vocês no chat. Quem não pegou o código Game Pass podem ficar tranquilos que vai ter mais códigos, tá? Vai ter mais códigos de Xbox Game Pass, Xbox Live Gold. Enfim, vai ter muitos outros códigos também. Mas então é isso. Acho que a gente já encerramos por aqui. Conseguimos até um negócio aqui do Mixer. Estamos ao vivo lá no... Não. Vai pro Mixer. Encerramos por aqui. Vai por aqui. Isso, boa. Mixer. Conseguimos alguma coisa?